Shalom Aleichem Internet, my name is Rabbi Sandra Gajzinski, and here is the weekly TorahByte. This week's Torah portion is Parshat Vayigash. In it, the drama of Yosef and the brothers kind of reaches its peak. Yosef has taken Benjamin, as a slave for stealing the silver goblet that was snuck into his baggage by Yosef. And now Yehuda steps up to the plate. He confronts Yosef and he says, I will not be leaving without my brother Binyamin. And this, in a sense, sets up the moment where Yosef reveals himself and he says, Ani Yosef ha'od avichai, I am Yosef, is my father still alive? And the eventual reunion of Yaakov with his long-lost son Yosef down in the land of Egypt. There is in this week's Torah portion a clear indicator of how important, how vitally important Jewish education is to our people. When Yaakov is coming down to see his son, who he has not seen, and he is in fact mourned as dead for 22 years, the first thing that he does in his plan to go down to Egypt is at Yehuda shalach lefanav el Yosef leharot lefanav Goshna. He sends Yehuda down before him to the land of Goshen to go establish over there a center of learning, a yeshiva, a school, a cheder. This is number one on Yaakov's priority list. More importantly than, in a sense, paving the way for the homestead and the cattle and making sure all the family has a place to live and to stay and the security concerns or whatever else you might think might be on the priorities in moving down to a new area, picking up the entire family and moving to a foreign land. The first thing that concerns Yaakov is the establishment of a center of education, where the heritage and tradition can be taught to the next generation. Who does he entrust with this important, vital task? He trusts Yehuda. Why? Because Yehuda, at the beginning of this Torah portion, displayed his commitment to responsibilities that he undertakes. The parsha again starts off, Vayigash, I love Yehuda, that Yehuda confronts Yosef. He doesn't just come near to him to ask and beseech on behalf of Benjamin, but he confronts him, Vayigash, a term that is used in Hebrew when two armies meet on a battlefield. The word Vayigash is used in such a situation, and here is an indication that Yehuda was ready to go to battle with the viceroy of Egypt and the entire military might of Egypt, because he had taken responsibility from Binyamin for the well-being of Benjamin, and he was going to do whatever it took. If he had to fight Egypt in its entirety and all of its armies, he would do so because he had taken Binyamin under his wing, under his responsibility. Yaakov understands that in this most vital and important task, the establishment of the center of education, where the next generation will learn what it means to be a Jewish person, the key to the Jewish survival throughout history, that we are Am HaSefer, that our parents teach our children about what it means to be part of the Jewish people. That even in medieval times, when the literacy rate was under 10%, Jewish people throughout Europe maintained an over 90% Hebrew literacy rate. That it was of the utmost importance that a child at the beginning of their ability to speak should know Aleph, Bet, Gimel, Daled, Hey, should know about the Jewish holidays, should understand what Pesach is, etc., etc. That this harkens all the way back to Jacob in Egypt, to Abraham who went to study in Shem Ve'ever, etc., etc. This is the most vital and important aspect and fundamental institution of our people. The education of the next generation. And it is the key to our survival. One that therefore could only be entrusted to Yehuda, who has proven that he would be willing to do anything necessary for the sake of the responsibility that he has accepted upon himself. Nowadays, thank God, we are in a place in the world and in a time in Jewish history that allows for a plethora, a smorgasbord of Jewish education opportunities. And it only is for us to choose which one best suits our children's needs. How much more so it is important and vital, especially in an era that, again, of pluralism and multiculturalism, that we understand and appreciate the vital necessity, importance, and responsibility we have to make sure that central to our child rearing is their Jewish education. A lesson from this week's Torah portion. I wish everybody a Shabbat Shalom, and may you have a wonderful, wonderful week.